In the vast, shimmering expanse before time began, there was no sky, no earth, no heaven. Only endless waters and the hum of potential waiting to be born. And from that cosmic stillness, the universe breathed its first storm. Lightning cracked across the void, and in that flash was born a god who would rule the heavens, the wielder of thunder, the breaker of serpents. Indra. Indra's origins lie deep in the ancient hymns of the Rigveda, the oldest sacred text of India. He was not born to peace, but to purpose. The son of the sky god Dyaus and the earth goddess Prithvi, Indra entered the world destined to become the mightiest of the Devas, the celestial beings who uphold cosmic order. But power was not given freely. In the early universe, chaos reigned. The mighty serpent Vritra, a demon of drought, had swallowed the world's waters. Rivers dried. Skies dimmed. The land became dust and despair. Armed with the Vajra, a thunderbolt forged from the bones of a sage, Indra mounted his celestial white elephant, Airavata, and roared into the dark. Thunder rolled across the heavens as Indra confronted Vritra. Lightning struck mountains, oceans trembled. It was more than a battle of gods, it was the war between life and death, water and drought, chaos and creation itself. In a single, world-shaking strike, Indra hurled his Vajra. The thunderbolt tore through the serpent's coils, splitting the darkness apart. The rivers burst forth once more, and rain poured upon the parched earth. The world was reborn, and Indra was crowned king of the gods. From that moment, Indra ruled from Svarga, the radiant realm high above the clouds, a paradise of music, beauty, and eternal light. His palace, jeweled and vast, overlooked the world below. Indra became the god of rain, storms, and war, the protector of mortals and the guardian of cosmic law, or Dharma. He rode Airavata across the heavens, hurling bolts of thunder to bring life-giving rain, or destruction, to those who defied the divine order. But with his throne came the weight of power, and the temptation of pride. Power, in the ancient world, was never without peril. As Indra's victories mounted, so too did his pride. He began to see challenges where none existed, testing sages, deceiving rivals, and distrusting even the gods who stood beside him. When he learned that a mortal king had performed 1,000 sacrifices to surpass him, Indra's jealousy burned hotter than lightning. He sent storms to ruin the rites, disguised himself to deceive priests, and even attempted to seduce their wives. For every triumph, Indra's arrogance grew, and his fall drew nearer. The universe, ever balanced, does not tolerate excess, even from its greatest gods. One day, Indra's paranoia led him to strike against a sage named Gautama, whose wife, Ahalya, he desired. But the sage's curse struck harder than any thunderbolt. Indra was marked with 1,000 wounds, his glory dimmed, his power scattered. Humiliated, the Storm King fled. The heavens darkened in his absence. The rain ceased once again. Only through deep repentance did Indra regain his form. The gods restored him to Svarga, but not as the unchallenged ruler he once was. From then on, Indra's throne was never truly secure. When Indra repented, the world rejoiced. Rain fell once more. Farmers lifted their faces to the heavens, and the rivers sang his name again. Though humbled, Indra remained vital. Without him, the balance between heaven and earth faltered. He became a symbol, not of perfection, but of the eternal struggle between duty and desire, honor and pride, storm and calm. But Indra's story does not end in peace. The cycles of time repeat endlessly in Hindu cosmology: creation, destruction, rebirth. In each age, new gods rise, and old ones fade. Indra's greatest rivalries came not from demons alone, but from other divine beings who sought the same throne: Brahma's creations, Vishnu's avatars, and even mortals with immense spiritual power. Each time Indra's pride flared, it invited his replacement. The Mahabharata tells of Karna, born with Indra's own divine armor, whom Indra deceived to protect his son Arjuna. The Puranas speak of Krishna, who defied Indra by lifting Mount Govardhana, sheltering villagers from his storms, a lesson in humility that echoed through eternity. Across millennia, Indra's thunder echoes beyond India. his name evolved in distant lands, becoming Sakra in Buddhism, a guardian of the heavens, a figure of rain and lightning in Southeast Asia, and even a mythic memory in Indo-European lore. Some see him mirrored in Zeus of Greece, Thor of the North, or Perun of the Slavs, the archetype of the storm god who defends the order of the world. Indra is both the lightning that destroys and the rain that nourishes, a paradox, like the storm itself. Indra's story is not one of unbroken triumph, but of human truth reflected in divine form. He reminds us that even gods can falter. That power must be tempered by wisdom, and that from every storm comes renewal. The thunder still rolls in the hearts of those who face their battles with courage, and in every drop of rain, the Storm King's legacy endures. This is the legend of Indra, the king of storms, whose thunder shaped the heavens, whose pride shook the earth, and whose story reminds us that even the gods must face the tempests within.